I want you to stop what you're doing and look at your life honestly. Be honest, do you have a stable job? An income that covers rent and food? A car with regular payments? If the answer is yes to all of those questions, then you're living in the greatest danger there is, comfortable poverty. It's not misery that compels you to act. It's that warm, but false, feeling of security, that soft pillow of routine that has allowed you to stop growing. You've given up on climbing. The man who understood this better than anyone was John D. Rockefeller, the oil tycoon, the richest man in modern history. He used to repeat a chilling phrase, a warning that is more relevant today than ever: comfortable poverty is more dangerous than misery. Misery pushes you onto the battlefield, comfortable poverty lulls you to sleep. I'll tell you the story Rockefeller used to illustrate this, the story of a young, intelligent, and ambitious man who got a safe job at a bank. Excellent salary, unlimited coffee, guaranteed stability. All his friends and family called him prudent and sensible. 15 years later, he was still sitting in the same chair. Same inflation-adjusted salary, same terrifying fear of quitting, same predictable routine. He wasn't poor, Rockefeller said, but he had stopped moving forward. He had stopped living. In the next few minutes, we're going to dismantle this trap of comfortable poverty. This isn't just another motivational video, it's an urgent intervention. We're going to explore the anatomy of this trap, why your brain and society defend it, and how titans like Rockefeller, Bezos, and Musk use discomfort as their most valuable asset. I promise that if you stay until the end and apply the constant discomfort method, your life will cease to be a waiting game and will become an active building of your fortune. It's time to wake up from social anesthesia. The comfort trap is so effective because it appeals to our most basic survival instinct. Historically, stability meant not starving. Today, stability means stagnation. Rockefeller saw the stability of a single salary as a prison. A gilded cage, perhaps, but a prison nonetheless. What makes you think your secure job is stability? True stability doesn't come from a single, fixed paycheck, but from having multiple income streams and skills that make you irreplaceable. If you depend on a single source, you're not stable, you're vulnerable. When someone starts a business or risks their career, society calls them crazy. When someone stays in a dead-end job for decades, they're called responsible. It's a social defense mechanism. Comfortable people don't want to see others succeed because it exposes their own inaction. The applause for your sensibility is the sound of their own fear. Behind that applause lies the aging of the spirit. The conformist never makes history. The beggar, driven by pain, can make a radical change. The comfortable person cannot. Why? Because the comfortable man has lost the hunger of the soul. For Rockefeller, the hunger that needed to be kept alive wasn't the hunger of the stomach, but the hunger of the soul, the burning need to grow, to learn more, to achieve more. How do you kill the hunger of the soul? With predictability. If your next week looks exactly the same as the last, if your bank account always has the same balance, if your conversations are always with the same people, you've numbed that hunger. Practical advice: make a list of the 3 things you most fear losing if you leave your comfort zone, e.g., health insurance, pension, your spouse's approval. Now, research how much it would cost to replace each of those things on your own. You'll discover that fear is a much higher cost than the actual cost of independence. Ignorance is the best friend of comfortable poverty. If this concept of comfortable poverty has forced you to confront your reality, don't let the momentum fade. The first step to escaping the trap is recognizing the truth. Like this video right now to show you value this knowledge. The platform's algorithm is a litmus test. If this video isn't shared, comfort wins. Rockefeller didn't build an empire overnight. He did it with a deliberate and painful strategy, constantly expanding your discomfort zone. This is a self-imposed obligation to grow on 3 fronts: skills, connections, and challenges. Pillar number 1, mental discomfort, mastering the unknown. Comfortable people only consume information that confirms their beliefs. Successful people seek out information that challenges them. The library rule: each month, read a book on a topic you consider completely unrelated to your field. If you're an investor, read about evolutionary biology. If you're an engineer, read about sales psychology. This forces your brain to establish new neural connections, to learn to solve problems from unexpected angles. This is known as lateral thinking, and it's an asset that artificial intelligence cannot replicate. The beginner's practice: enroll in a course where you're the least intelligent person in the room. The humiliation of not knowing is the fertilizer of growth. If you're the smartest, you've held everyone back. If you're the least intelligent, you're being lifted up. Case study: Warren Buffett and the spoken word challenge. Buffett, a man of numbers and finance, recognized that his fear of public speaking was a bottleneck in his career. He forced himself to take a Dale Carnegie course, paying $100, a considerable sum for him at the time. Overcoming that mental discomfort not only made him a better speaker, but it also gave him the confidence to negotiate and close deals that led him to $1 billion. Pillar number 2, social discomfort: changing your circle. Your net worth is intimately tied to your network. Comfortable people surround themselves with other comfortable people to reinforce their justifications. The contact diet. Replace 20% of your current social time with people who inspire both fear and respect. Don't seek out those who pat you on the back, seek out those who ask uncomfortable questions about your goals. The painful yes strategy. Say yes to invitations to events or conferences that you feel are out of your league or too expensive. The financial discomfort of the entry fee will force you to maximize the value of every interaction. Your goal at these events is not to sell, but to make a single, high-level connection. The art of strategic vulnerability. Instead of talking about your successes, talk about your challenges. Ask a mentor: I'm stuck on step X in my business. How would you approach it? Honesty generates real advice, not empty compliments. Pillar number 3, financial and operational discomfort, capital risk. This is the level where the game gets real, because it involves risking the capital you worked so hard to accumulate. Commit to investing 10% of your income, not in liabilities, but in assets or a business idea that forces you to work harder. The pain of seeing that capital at risk is what compels you to study, to act, and to stop being lazy. Unlike comfortable poverty, which always has an escape route, burning your bridges means making a commitment with no turning back. If you want to start that side hustle, make the initial investment in software or register the company. The investment forces you to stop procrastinating, eliminating the comfort of "I'll do it later." Time risk versus capital risk. The comfortable employee risks only their time. The entrepreneur and investor risk their capital. Rockefeller knew that time is a renewable resource. Time lost in comfort is never recovered. Don't let inaction steal another year from you. If you're ready to break out of your routine and start truly growing, I need you to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. By doing so, you join a community that rejects stagnation and is committed to growth. Your success is our mission. The regret minimization framework. Jeff Bezos: fear of discomfort is, in reality, fear of regret. What will you regret more at 80? Trying that business and failing, or living a life of what ifs? Comfortable inaction breeds the deepest and most lasting regret. Antidote number 1, the culture of no. Comfortable people say yes to everything that's easy and no to anything that requires effort. Reverse the rule. Say no to television, to lazy outings, to pointless video games. Say yes to the 6 a.m. business meeting, to the advanced finance course, to the gym when you're tired. The discipline of saying no to today's comfort is what will give you tomorrow's freedom. Antidote number 2, the board of broken dreams. Most people have a vision board. I suggest something more brutal, a board of broken dreams. Put on it all the ideas you killed, all the opportunities you let slip by out of fear. Look at it daily. Let the pain of that loss fuel you. Let the discomfort of seeing your unrealized potential be your new fuel. Antidote number 3, the principle of continuous improvement, Kaizen. the Japanese have the concept of kaizen, continuous, small, and constant improvement. You don't have to risk everything at once. Simply do 1% more than yesterday. Did you read 10 pages? Read 11. Did you make 3 sales calls? Make 4. Constant microscopic improvement is the most effective enemy of macro comfort. We want to create a global movement of people who reject comfortable poverty. If this message has resonated with you deeply, share this video with 2 friends you care about enough to force them to wake up. Wealth is built in networks, and only together can we ensure that no one around us is held back by fear. With that mindset of constant discomfort, Rockefeller built an empire that funded universities and changed the industrial landscape of a nation. Your task today is not to match his wealth, but his mindset. Compare yourself today to the person you were a year ago. Have you learned a valuable skill? Have you created a new income stream? Have you met a mentor who challenges you? If the answer is no, you've been living in comfortable poverty. You haven't grown, you've just aged a year. Choose your discomfort today. Is it learning to code? Sign up for the first lesson today. Is it starting to invest? Transfer 10% of your next paycheck to a brokerage account. Is it starting a business? Work on your idea for 2 hours, immediately after finishing your secure job. Risk is the medicine for the lazy soul. The only way to secure your future is to make yourself more valuable than you are today. Reject comfortable poverty. Choose struggle, choose growth. Your life begins the moment you decide that comfort is no longer an option, but a sentence. The empire you deserve is waiting just on the edge of your comfort zone. Don't seek peace, seek challenge. Because when challenge disappears, life becomes a slow, comfortable decline. Reject comfortable poverty. Choose struggle, choose growth. Your empire awaits on the edge of your comfort zone. Take action. Your life begins the moment you decide comfort is no longer an option.